Hi everyone, my name is John. I am a tour guide with Depot Adventures, and today I'm going to be showing you how to see penguins for absolutely free. Phillip Island's Penguin Parade is one of the most famous tourist attractions, but what people don't realize is that much closer to the city, you can come and spy on some penguins yourself. To give you an idea, look over this way. Do you see behind me there, those big buildings? That is this Melbourne city center. And so I'm very close to the city center. The place where I'm in is called St. Kilda. And you can get to St. Kilda very easily on a tram. The 96 or 16 tram will take you straight over here. And that little beachside community just over there is the pier, is the neighborhood of St. Kilda. I've walked down that very long pier, which is beautiful and historic. And I have come to where we are right now. This place is a favorite spot for people to come, especially during the summer months, but even now as I film this in July, it's a great exercise spot. And keep in mind also, although it is empty, I am filming this during the midst of the COVID crisis, and so we are having a lot fewer people out and about. But what you want to do if you want to see penguins here in St. Kilda is you get on a tram, the 96 or 16 tram. You can also drive. There's ample parking, street side parking over this way. If it's summertime, you'll want to go to Luna Park, which you can just make out over that way. It's just to the left of that yellow building. You'll be able to see the Luna Park amusement park over that way. So if you're coming in the summer months, you may want to come early to go on an old wooden roller coaster, which dates back to 1912. Wait for sun to set completely. And so right now is not a great time to look for penguins because penguins are nocturnal. These animals come out at nighttime because the penguins that you see over here are not emperor penguins. This is not like March of the Penguins with Morgan Freeman. These are called little penguins. Little penguins are, I don't know, yay big, a little bit bigger than that. Actually, there's a picture of them that I'll show you in just a moment. And the little penguins that you can see out here, they do come out every night. These are the same penguins that go over to Phillip Island, which you can get to by driving 2 hours to the south of here. And this is what they look like in actual size. It's a cardboard cutout, obviously. But this is what you will see when you come down. And as you get to the end of the pier, you'll see it's just free access. You don't have to pay anything to come down to this pier. Then you start seeing things like this. This is a donation station for helping St. Kilda's penguins, just over that way. And yeah, wildlife friendly points. This is the place to take your penguin selfie photos because the penguins are all down these rocks, especially at nighttime. As I'm filming this during the day, I don't know that we're going to be able to see a penguin today, but if you come down here yourself at nighttime, you'll be able to see lots and lots of them. Don't worry, if you come down in the evening, you will see penguins. Even this time of year, the winter time, when there's fewer of them than normal because they breed in the spring, you still will see a handful of penguins. In fact, I'm here at the worst time. It's the winter and it's daytime, and I myself spotted a penguin that's just down in this crevice over there. I can see it right there, actually. It's just that little thing. I would show you on the camera, but it doesn't quite work with the exposure. I'll see if I can get it. I'll see if I can get a picture and put it on here, but I kind of doubt it. But when you come down here, you're going to see these gates open. Now, again, I'm filming this during the COVID crisis, so currently these are closed for public health reasons. But when these are open, you'll see that little sign that instructs you about what you can see down there. Don't just look for the penguins. Do you see that little animal there on the left? That is a water rat called a racali. And so that's the other thing you can see when you come out here. The water rats are these massive prehistoric looking rats that literally are nearly about as long as my arm. It's insane. The penguins themselves, they come here because the way that they work is the little penguins will go fishing for about 3 days at a time, and they'll leave their young hidden in the safe confines of these rocks over here. As they go fishing, they're gone for 3 days. They don't sleep outside of little micro naps, which last for just a couple of minutes, and then they go back to fishing. When they return to the rocks over here to greet their young, like all birds, they regurgitate their food into the young's mouth, and that is why all the penguins come here. Most famously, those penguins go to Phillip Island. And if you have the time and the money and a car to get down there, or you can do a package tour, it's a lovely trip to go down. But if you're limited for time, it is one of those things that takes an entire day of your limited time in Melbourne. And so if you're limited for time and you only have a few things to do, the better way to see penguins, I think, is to come over here. There are volunteers who will help you find penguins. When you see the penguins, it's very important that you do not take flash photography. Look, if you're a fancy photographer and you've got a red film that goes over the top of your flash, then yes, you can take flash photography. Nobody has that though. What happens a lot more often is that people pull out their smartphones, take a picture which will never develop, and then a flash goes off because they don't quite understand how their phone works, and they feel very embarrassed because it temporarily blinds the penguin and can make it difficult for them to find their young. And so please be considerate of this very special gift that we have here in Melbourne, Australia. Like I said again before, this is so close to the city. You really have no reason not to come down here at any time. It's a beautiful part of Melbourne, and I hope you'll come and explore it yourself. Again, my name is John. I am a tour guide. I work for Depot Adventures. We do walking tours in the city every day, including a free Melbourne walking tour. And there's a lot of fun things to do in Melbourne. Look at that boat that just went by. How about that? So we hope to see you down here in Melbourne very soon. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow with another video.